What if I told you the Halifax real estate market is actually stronger and softer at the exact same time? Sounds impossible, right? Well, stay tuned, because by the end of this video, I'm going to ask you one question. And if you understand the answer, you'll understand exactly where the Halifax market is heading next. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Halifax Real Estate Channel. I'm Brenda Kay with the Halifax Home Selling Group. And of course, the sweet Miss Frankie, my sidekick, is right here beside me. I have to say I'm enjoying this lovely weather. I hope it stays. Now, back on topic. Today we're breaking down the April 2026 Halifax real estate market stats. This here was the second full month of our spring market. Now, before we jump into the numbers, here's your question today. What matters more in this market right now? Prices going up, homes taking longer to sell, more inventory hitting the market. A, B, or C? Hang on to your answer, because throughout this video, I'm going to give you some clues. So active listings. Let's start with the inventory. Active listings climbed to 1,330 homes. That's a pretty big jump from 976 last year, 845 in 2024, and only 724 in 2023. Now, before everyone starts yelling, market crash, in the comments, just take a breath. More inventory does not mean the market is collapsing. It means buyers finally have more choice again. And honestly, that's healthy heading out into the spring market. Keep this number in mind, because it may help answer our quiz later. Now let's talk sales. And these are all styles of homes just in the Halifax area. There were 402 sales in April. That's down from the last two middle spring markets, but still stronger than 2023. And year-to-date sales sits at 1,236. We're nice and strong. So no, buyers have not disappeared. What we're seeing is a market becoming more selective. And selective markets behave very differently than emotional markets. Whew, tired of the emotional markets. That's an important clue for our question today. The days on market. Homes are now taking an average of 38 days to sell. Compare that to 32 last year, 34 in 2024, and just 26 in 2023. Now, personally, I actually think this is a really healthy number, because when homes sell too fast, buyers panic. When buyers panic, logic leaves the chat. A balanced market gives buyers time to think. Somebody said to me the other day, oh, we're in a balanced market now. We are not in a balanced market right now. We're moving towards it, but you're going to see what I say in a few minutes on that. What it means right now in the market is that strategy really matters. So ask yourself, could this be the clue? Prices and appreciation. Now, despite homes taking longer to sell, prices are still rising. The average price in April came in at $666,840. That's 7.9% appreciation. So big jump, 1.5 last year, 2.3 in 2024, and a dip of minus 2.4% back in 2023. So prices are rising again, but not because buyers are in a frenzy. This market is much more calculated. Now, here's where things get really interesting. The list to sell ratio came in at 99.2%. At first glance, that sounds incredibly strong. But remember, this stat only tells you where the math landed. It doesn't tell you what happened before the sale, because here's the reality. There were hundreds of price reductions in the month of April. And that tells us buyers are watching value very carefully, which is exactly why pricing is chapter 3 in our book, Selling with Confidence, linked below. In this market, pricing matters more than ever. All right, let's jump into our quiz. What matters most in this market? A, prices going up. B, homes taking longer to sell. Or C, more inventory. And the answer is B, days on market. Because days on market tells us about momentum. Inventory can rise, prices can rise, but days on market tells us how buyers are actually feeling. And right now, Halifax, I'm going to say it's pre-shifting towards a balanced market, because we still have a ways to go. Before we jump into an official balanced market, we have to have an average of 90 days on market or more. We're not there. So we're in a pre-shifting market. We're not weak, we're not crashing, we're just smarter. I hope you enjoyed this month's update and found it helpful. If you did, please share this video and subscribe to the channel. And there's a new hype button below. If you hit the hype button, it helps the algorithm put me out there. It's so nice now to be able to say, enjoy the sunny weather out there. Hopefully, spring finally decides to stick around here in Halifax. I'm Brenda Kay. This is the sweet Miss Frankie catching some Z's as she usually is. And remember, if you're thinking real estate in Halifax, think Brenda Kay. Cheers.